got their squeakers? Okay, you know, in the scheme of life, there's probably not many companies that would do what we're doing today. Probably Ross Perot at EDS even wouldn't do this. As you probably remember, at the first quarter, the company finally, after 3 successive quarters of having some problems and losing money, we finally made money. But the amount that we made about $400,000 after tax, which is not very much when you consider we did about $55 million in sales. So basically, we just squeaked by. And besides just squeaking by, the overall environment really hasn't changed all that much. It's still pretty tough out there. But nevertheless, we felt that it really is important to celebrate the accomplishment that we did, because although we only made $400,000 from a profit standpoint, we lost several millions of dollars, in fact over $10 million in previous quarters. So the actual transition that we made from the loss position to the profit position, even though the profit position was small, is very, very significant. So there really is an awful lot to celebrate, and that's why we're here today. Now, when we came up with this idea of having a profit-sharing party, even though we hardly made any profit, we had all kinds of ideas on what to name it. The first idea I heard, which was one of the best ideas, was to call it peon profit sharing. I thought that was a great idea. Another idea was barely profit sharing. Another idea was we barely squeaked by. Obviously, but anyway, to make sure that we didn't miss set expectations, we wanted to be very definitive and call it the slim to none profit sharing party, and that's what we're doing here. Believe me, it's very slim to none. Now, in terms of what we're trying to accomplish, though, there's really 4 things. Certainly, the first thing is the celebration. There's no question that what we've achieved over the last several quarters has been very, very significant. The second is to thank you all and thank each other for the great work that y'all did, because it's certainly done by all of us together, not individually. The third part is that even though what we're going to, the profit that we're going to share today isn't very much, what it does bring across is the idea that we really do want to share. And as we increase our profits, we'll continue to share. And in fact, that's our challenge, because if we can get the profits up, we can really start to share some things that are meaningful. And that really gets to the fourth, and maybe it's the most important for us in the long term, fourth part of the party. And that is to, again, just like we used to do in the old days, again, raise the awareness throughout the company that we have to rethink things, and we've got to find ways of saving money and doing things more productively. And in fact, of course, we're going to start another contest for the best ideas for saving money and increasing profitability. Now, in order to pull this thing off, though, in order to really affect profitability, what it's going to take is an awful lot of commitment. Not just dedication, but commitment. Have you all heard the joke or the story about bacon and eggs? The difference between being dedicated and being committed? Okay, let me tell you. Okay. Think about it. In order to have bacon and eggs, in order to eat bacon and eggs, it takes the chicken making the eggs, and it takes the pig making the bacon. But think about it. The chicken puts out an egg every day, and it's very dedicated. It's a lot of work, but it puts out an egg every day. But think about what the pig has to do. The pig is committed. And that's what we have to be. So, we really wanted this concept of commitment to stick, and so we brought a few friends with us today. friends and her mother and father are also here. They're all here. They're going to be roaming around. They're going to be roaming around for you to pet them, but we're not planning on having them be committed tonight. But anyway, they are here with you. They are here for you to get to know them. Now, think about what it's going to take. Think about what it's going to take for us to really affect profitability in the company. The message that we're trying to get across. Well, one is that we're not out of the woods yet, that we barely squeak by. Secondly, is that we got to be committed. And thirdly, is that in order to pull this off, we really are banking on each other to be able to pull this thing off. And so, what we have for you is the Convex piggy bank. Now, what's inside the bank? Hang on just a second. What we have inside the bank for you plenty of money. Actually, inside each bank is 100 pennies, but they're lucky. I was going to count them out one at a time. You and I couldn't just do that. But the idea, though, is that although there's only 100 pennies in here today, over time, if we really do increase the profitability of the company, we'll fill this thing up with a lot of good stuff. Now, 200 pennies, yeah. Now, 100 pennies is still pretty significant, but you got to admit we still have flair, and you got to remember risky business. We're willing to take risks. So also, inside every one of your pigs is a lottery ticket. What that means, seriously, what that means is that you can win $2, $5, $10, $20, $100, $1,000, $10,000, or $1 million. So, good luck. Okay. When you get your pig, okay, you got to find your boss. Your boss already knows about this, and he's going to go over. Oh no! Got no boss. Everybody has a boss. They're going to get the pigs. They'll get the pigs and distribute them to you. When you get your lottery ticket and you scratch it all off to see if you won, let me know if you want anything, so I can keep a list. No, I won't tell the IRS. But let me know if you want any. If you win any, it's written on the back. But if you win any of, I think it's up to $100. You can go to any place that sells lottery tickets and get paid off immediately. If you have the 1,000, 10,000, or $1 million, then you gotta write in and that kind of stuff. Now, if you don't have a winning lottery ticket, If you do not have a winning lottery ticket, don't despair. Keep it, because there's going to be an upcoming Convex event called the Tour of Convex. Remember we did that last year? Anyway, we're going to have a Tour of Convex again, and these things will be very valuable at that time. So if you don't have a winner, save it. If you do have a winner, don't save it. Get your $2. One other thing before we let you go to the party. At the 1,000th system party that we had a famous guest. It was actually one of the congressmen of Texas. This time we've also got another, certainly a very important guest to me that I wanted to introduce, the person that's probably responsible for the gold side of the gold bucket, and that's my mother. And my two aunts are also with me. My Aunt Logan and my Aunt Estelle. Okay. So, get yourself a pig. Meet the pigs that we have over here, and that are right now in the pig pen. And if they're not going to be ornery, and I don't think they are. I think they're pretty friendly. We may let them out, and they'll start to run around like that. Watch where you step. Watch where you step. Okay, grab yourself a beer, and also, we're gonna. Oh, I forgot one thing. These are your pigs. I forgot. We've got the karaoke machine set up, and so why don't you see Wayne, if you want, when you're ready to sing a song, tell Wayne which one, and he'll get it all queued up. Okay? Thanks a lot. What you're going to get to hear is our ladies that work in the message center and answer all our telephones. They've named themselves the Call Girls. Okay, they're going to start off with a solo by Kelly.